think I'll be going anywhere, so.
Okay, great.
Well, do you want to stay on as treasurer? Do you
Yeah.
want to do secretary?
No.
No.
I'll forward you all the forms.
I get enough of that with my husband.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
I
good.
just got our tax
Glad
stuff
we could-
together and we
You're
got
still
a appointment
over.
Saturday.
Lance Granger's still.
It is.
Oh.
I drove past there yesterday.
Exact.com.
Well, and we probably should, but you know, I really would, you know, self-employed stuff, I'd really just rather have somebody that way.
Yeah.
I can say, hey, they told me, you know.
Always blaming this.
Yeah.
Well, what about you for next year? Are you,
I
how
mean,
are you feeling?
I guess, I had actually thought, you know, because this actually would have been Carson's last year.
This would have been, he would have graduated in May.
But, you know, and I am busy, but, you know, I do like it, and I do, you know.
We like you.
Yeah.
We like it, I
I feel like this year I really had, you know, I've just been busy, I just ain't been a lot of help, but, you know, we really, we're kind of self-sufficient till we get to this time of year,
I
right?
know.
Always a big help. But, you know, I can't take secretary position, that would just overwhelm me. And right now, because really, we don't even have a home computer, so I mean, really, I couldn't even do that. I mean, you know, and even if, I just don't know, I'd have to learn a computer first. And I don't know if any of y'all are patient enough, you know, I don't even know if I'm patient enough to learn.
Miss Carla, what are your thoughts on
Are
your
you going back to work?
involvement?
Well, you know, actually, I'm actually considering renewing my nursing
Alright.
license, starting in the fall, which will be August, so, not coming off the board, but I don't wanna do secretary, so.
Somebody wants my job.
Well,
Wait,
you
so,
would,
yeah,
that's
that's
right.
right.
And I mean, I guess, that, you know, it just,
That's true. She does good.
Okay, we're gonna, what position would you like next
Who
year?
else is coming from? I mean, I have more people at one time.
Yeah.
Coming.
Yeah, that'd be great if we could find some fresh blood.
I know, I know.
Would be great. I would love to take a break.
I would too, yeah.
You ladies have done so well carrying the load. We're just so, we all the time talking about how.
and I mean, I've been here a long time, and I can tell you, these conversations have happened with numerous of us women throughout the years. haven't they?
It's like-
Just these staunch people.
I mean, all them other ones that left, I mean, they left because their children graduated, but till then, they were, you know, they were there, you know, 10, 12 years, 14 years, you know, whatever.
Ma'am,
And we just lost them because their children graduated, you know?
yeah.
And I think the secret to that is you have to ground them when they're young.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get them,
They
yeah.
get real engaged with other activities.
I wonder if Susie Robinson would be interested.
Well, and Susan, what about Susan Budd?
But next year, her child
Well,
will be
she
on the
hasn't,
one.
I haven't seen her in months.
Yeah.
I think I know it, but she, you know, she might be interested in doing that. I don't think she's come to SIC, but I think Rebecca's had some, you know, health issues.
Yeah, she has.
Do you
That's
think
her
Susan Budd would like to be president next year?
I don't know. I have no.
I mean, she seems like, you know.
She'd be
Oh,
great.
she'd be a great go-getter. The only thing I'm concerned about is, you know, her daughter does have a lot of concurrent health problems, and, you know, she may not be available.
What about Christie? Of course, I know she was a big kind of, but
I never saw her again after that first one.
I don't know
And
what
he
age.
hasn't been coming to SIC, his chair, but I think his work is just,
And how old is their son?
he's about 14, he looks like he's 18.
Yeah, he does. Okay, so they have a few more years. I know she was president over at Meyer Center.
Well, I know ever since her son's been here, we've tried and tried and
We
tried to
have
get her
tried,
on
yeah.
the board, and it's not ever worked out. Never worked out. But I mean, we still got a few more weeks. We can,
Maybe I should contact Susan Budd, see if
Now, what's
she's,
going on with Kayla Morgan?
He's on.
Yeah, he's compounding.
Oh, is he?
They brought him to special education
Yeah.
I heard on the news about special
with his dog.
education. It was a good, I just, did he get a job, dog?
Yeah, it's
Good.
beautiful.
I knew the last I heard they were
They
doing
were
some
going to
fundraising to,
Minnesota or
yeah,
something.
to, you know. Great.
Is it a golden retriever?
Beautiful.
Just think
Oh, I bet
Susie
it's
Robinson is
beautiful.
the only one I about know that might.
That's right, she did bring a dog one time here, and it was a, yeah, it was a female and a young dog. Really cute.
Soren.
What is it?
Soren.
Soren?
Soren. S-O-A-R-I-N.
Mhm, that was it.
That looks like a good reason.
I mean, she will be, she know, maybe the
But it
second.
had a hip displacement first thing, but yet, and they wouldn't have had it as a dog for him, but they'd already gotten so attached that I think it's gonna be fine. You know,
Her job.
Yeah, yeah.
What about somebody from outside in the community?
Well, what about somebody like Jill Hudson? I mean, you know, she,
Jill
Jill's
Hudson
been on
used
our
to be
board, yeah.
treasurer.
She used to be on the board years ago.
you know, she's got some health issues at the moment, but hopefully those are gonna be resolved by next year. I just wonder if she might consider it.
She's welcome to come.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
I mean,
But she's been on it before.
you know,
I was trying to think who among those little ones over there.
I always check.
She's
The
probably
only
on the
one I
southern
think
one.
of,
She probably works full time now, and she's got 3 kids, one of them's special needs, so she might even be taking them, you know? No, I'm just-
A lot of situations that we wouldn't have. So,
Or maybe she's like, I don't want another, right?
Yeah. Like,
Exactly.
Like we, I'd say. Whew, I've
She would
done it for a while.
Very nice.
Well, she can, she works.
Oh, Jennifer.
she's had a lot of changes in her life.
Yeah,
She
that's what she
started-
said.
yeah,
I
she
never
works
really
in-
told her. I know.
I should call her. I told her, call me.
She used to be
Well, I
very
did, I
active,
sent her
so I
texts every
never
night, but
scheduled
it just
her,
don't
and I
work
told her
out.
that she used to be very active.
I can put out a plea on the Friday.
I didn't know if it
I
was,
tell you who would be good, really good, but I don't know, and again, they're Charles Home bill, because she's so medically fragile. But that's the, Sheen's. Sheen's family. They're, I would say, what, early forties?
do y'all, I mean, are there some, how many students are coming from Hollis next year over here? Do y'all know?
That is a question that we can't really answer. We have about 8 that are the age to come.
Okay,
We don't have room for
Okay.
8 at the moment, so the question becomes, we kind of figured out how we could do some rearranging, and we could make arrangements for that, but, you know, then we'll start the year pretty much full. So the question to Susan Griffith, who would make that decision, is do you want to get start another class at Hollis and hold it back one more year, or, you know, do you want us to?
so basically, we may not be getting any parents from Hollis next year.
That is, well, we're gonna get at least 2.
Okay,
The 2 oldest ones, you know, we're gonna move up regardless.
okay.
So what you're telling me is
You're not allowed.
Well, till you find a replacement.
You gotta find your own replacement.
Yes, do it like we do subs, say, you know, if you want to get.
Yeah,
a
if
teacher,
you want
come
to be on
out, just
sub,
get your own
yeah.
out. But, you know, the Gene family, they are lovely people and very bright, and I just don't know, they have 3 children. I don't know, is he a professor at Furman? Yes, he is. Alex, and his mother works for the Riley
So they're-
Foundation.
Their child's homebound?
She stays home with her.
She works for the Riley Foundation, so I think it's part-time. And, you know, they do have caregivers that come up, that's more than I know about what their schedule is or how much they have caregivers, but I think they do have, you know, some time. But, you know, they might love to, I'm sure they would love to meet you all.
It's worth an invitation.
You know, one of the things we're kind of working on a little bit is, I think for homebound families, it's easy for them to feel very isolated.
Oh, I
That, I've been trying to get out to visit them, and of course, I get that Friday afternoon thing, but, you know, just think it's very,
Well,
isolating.
yeah,
I'm sure.
cause I know, I ran into her daddy, Angel. You know, she's basically homebound now too. I
She
ran into
comes
her
in
daddy,
1 day a week, 2 days a week.
several weeks back, but they said, you know, it just, in the wintertime, it's just too risky to send them to church, school.
And for some of our children like her, they worry about us bringing things into the.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah, I mean, it's just a complete cycle, ain't it? Yeah. We didn't solve that issue.
We did.
Can't check that off, can we?
Well, I don't know, does anybody have anything they wanna bring up before the general meeting?
I do need to ask you a question,
Okay.
just very quickly. So we got the staff, when did these come in?
I got them out today.
Okay, and so none of these people have t-shirts accounted for. So I'm just running that by you, that we have to stand by our
Well,
deadline.
Yeah, but, I mean, unless you wanna change, but,
I don't know that I can, I've already made one change with him, you know, I had to add like 15 more shirts. the
that
other
one
day.
that I sent you Tuesday, I think, it's $100 donation. Is it $100?
So you're saying we're already sold out of t-shirts?
We did not, we ordered according to what registrations we had by Monday, April 6th.
Just a few
The
extra.
deadline was April
Just a few
3rd, so
And I
just
Yeah, I didn't know.
We
few
cut her
extra,
down.
we accounted for you.
Okay,
but
good, 'cause I,
anybody beyond that, we don't have any extra shirts, unless you want me to see about adding, we are at 255, and that's, we're gonna be out. So all these people right here, which is,
Are they all bronze or higher?
no, none of them are sponsors, they are all just registrants, but they
Now,
are parents
Do you
and
think they're
staff.
flavor?
It's Jill Hudson, it's
Oh.
LaFoya Smith, it's Julie Dale, it's Susan Blackstock, Jasmine's mom, you know, so I'm just saying, we're gonna have to say we don't have t-shirts for you, and that's fine, that's kind of what, you know, but I wanna.
And in defense of Jill, you know, she was in the hospital.
Okay, yeah, no,
She just
I
came back
just,
from
at
work.
this point, I don't even know if Mike can add, he probably can, but I kinda need to know now, so I can let him.
What do y'all
this-
think?
That's your call, so I'm not,
I mean, normally we have extra all the time.
but we didn't order any extra this year.
I thought we ordered it.
Just a few mediums.
We rounded them up.
We barely, I mean, we really order just a few extra mediums for the Claver Club, but we have nothing else extra. So,
What do you think?
How many have we ordered?
255,
I mean, usually order about 400.
right, that includes,
Yeah, but
that's
we're not
what
giving up.
the staff, yeah.
But we're also gonna have people that show up at the walk want to buy a t-shirt.
Yeah, they won't be able to, yeah, but that's why we put that deadline on there, that April 3rd guarantees you a shirt.
And then if we do get people, how do we decide who gets the shirts if we have extra?
I guess first come, first served. So, I don't care what we do, but I just have to know so I
Have
can
you added up the
email my
sizes
meetings
there?
have it.
how much is the cost up to now?
15? Well,
15.
registration. Oh, cost of
I know.
the shirts.
You know, I'm assuming it's gonna be 6 again like last year, but he had given me he said he'd keep the price the same, so. Or close, you know, we get 100 free.
So we get 100 free, so we only pay for 155.
But those were not in the box on Monday.
They were not, they were just
They were
got,
on
they were
Tuesday.
received today, and that's what I'm saying. That they all came in today, and you know, the deadline is on here. But it
It's
is,
April 4th.
it is parents and it's staff, and so we're gonna, you know. It's up to you.
What about ordering just like, you know, 5 more extra of the adult sizes, like at least 5 or 10?
think we did that a little bit. No, we did
Not really.
not really. I thought we were gonna do
Uh,
a little bit.
I mean, minuscule, but I don't think we did much at all.
Are they most medium, large, and extra large?
See, we've got a
Probably.
huge, large, definitely didn't do extra of that, and small, definitely didn't do extra of that, we got 2 double XLs, we didn't do. That's 4 double XLs. Another huge, large, medium we're probably okay on. Large, we got yours, no, that's, yeah. And then these are some just more registrations. Oh, no, you gave me these, yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, my personal opinion, I mean, I just hate, I mean, we take their money and then tell them we don't like the teacher.
I mean,
That's just my personal opinion, but I just hate it. I know year after year we're stuck with t-shirts, but I would much rather be stuck with t-shirts than not to have something to give. I mean, these are parents and staff that, we want people to wear these. We want the community to see these. And they are the ones that will wear them versus somebody that just walks up that morning and, pays. I mean, we are, you see what I'm saying? I mean, that represents their child or where they work or their child's school, so they're gonna wear it. That's just, I know, we go through this every, since 2007, we went through this.
But, cause at one point we had $700 worth of t-shirts in the closet,
Yeah.
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But that was also the year that it rained
But that
and we didn't
included,
get a hat.
that was all the freebies, that was all the freebies, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't the rain year that we had
Oh, it
that
wasn't?
many. No,
well, if we do,
But I mean, I'm with, I'm with the majority, that's just my opinion.
I don't care, I'll do whatever, I've just gotta get them.
Yeah,
Can you just
ASAP.
add those up real quick and email them? Sure, maybe, what do you think?
Sure.
I'd say we do extra and bulk, the majority, it seems like 2X is pretty popular.
Why don't we get 5 more XLs, 2 XLs, and,
XL, large, and medium.
well,
I
if
mean,
you,
the
if you
most
would go through
common-
those real quick, maybe that up.
Okay.
Most common sizes. We need to find extra.
And then last year we had a big call into the extra large.
Just so we
We
can at least
did.
Yeah.
cover people through
We
this
turned a
week.
lot of people away because of that one.
But after today, no. Yeah, well, whatever we have.
Well, yeah, really, next.
Because when we come
this
in on
year's
that
is-
Monday, I wanna,
When we, really.
We can have a nice make an announcement in the morning just to folks here saying,
no, it's already done, it's closed.
yeah, that's what I was saying, that, if you should turn anything past, going forward, you're not gonna get a t-shirt.
Right. She could say that. I wanna put one of these on each t-shirt, with their name on it, so it's their shirt on that Monday. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
and the shirts are coming in, not this Monday, this coming Monday, but the next.
And maybe we could put them in half.
Yeah, they're hopefully gonna be ready next Friday, the 17th, for
Yeah.
our t-shirt party on Monday, the
Yeah.
20th, yeah.
Hey, Cindy, good to see you.
But I told them if I had to get them Monday morning, I could. So,
It feels weird.
I know,
It's just a weird
but I
feeling.
just,
I mean, that makes
it
everybody panic. You
I
say,
know.
no more, then you start panicking, don't you?
I think donations are down though, and, you know.
How, I mean, is registration down? I mean, how are we looking?
Well, let's have the treasurer report.
Yeah, so far, we've only taken in $9,030.
Well, that's not that bad, because usually we get 5 from Claver,
We
so that's,
estimated 18,000.
and we usually pick up a couple thousand available. So,
That's not including clear.
About half, yeah, we're halfway.
yeah, we don't have a ton of labor at this point, most of them are registering online, and I get those emails. We have about 10, maybe. But they'll walk up that day, when
Oh,
they
yeah.
come and register, that's just what they do, yeah.
And they're gonna want a shirt.
They,
And they're not gonna get.
well,
we
they're
ordered 15 extra meetings. Oh, no, she's gonna get ambushed. Miss Michelle is coming back to work.
Are you really?
And we're gonna need a secretary next year, or a president. President, please, no.
Her job seems tough. But yeah, either one is fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Now,
She's
now
still-
she's
she's
gonna
still-
help.
That was
You always gotta have a
If she is
partner.
president, then you gotta, I'll just call her
We
up.
have partner
I'm
in
not
crime.
very good with that, but I have been secretary before. Or someone else, I'm like Susan Butler. Or Sandy.
I'm good with membership.
You are good.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds
She is
good.
great.
Yeah. You might wanna do membership. You wanna try that? And what's your job as secretary?
I've got everything, I can just forward you a copy of everything, you just have to edit it all.
Now, wait a minute, now, I'm going to be president.
Secretary, you said there's
I'm harder to be president.
Oh, goodness. I've done it.
You served your time.
Well, I will do it again, but y'all don't want me again. I mean, I feel like I just did it.
I didn't do anything extra special, I just.
Yeah.
I was kind of like.
Well, that means you gotta stay on again, then, to the slot this
Yeah.
week.
You have to do more hours.
I mean, you can do it all the time.
Let me email
Either one, it's fine.
and see, you would be president, that would be wonderful.
As long as somebody's there to
I think
kind
we
of
need to
walk me
grab
through some of the details, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, you're gonna have more.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really, right? I mean, it's really no different than any other position, you know, especially when you go. We all help each other out.
Yeah.
Just not all the time. A lot.
Well, if I was secretary, maybe you could show it.
Well, you do gotta write two, she's gotta write two newsletters, don't you?
That's
The
right.
spring and the fall, I mean,
I don't
yeah,
mind.
you just gotta put two little articles in the
Yeah,
newsletter.
Yeah, we're good about tweaking it,
Yeah.
newsletters. We can do that.
Yeah, that's the thing I forgot, but Jane did one for the fall, and just I did one for the spring.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get my appraisal license.
Marissa Davis, your mentors. They're not, like this.
That's gonna be inside.
It's gonna be driving, it's
Yeah.
gonna be studying,
So I said
the
it
next
was
2 months is gonna be. But then we're gonna in Utah, and like, of course, it's gonna have to wait. It's that, three kids that are in school. It's all good.
It is something.
It's all good.
Okay, moving.
So do we have it now? So do I need to write down who our, hey, who's our president?
Susie Robinson. I think that's fabulous.
Who is our president?
Now, what about secretary?
We've got Carla and Karen.
Are you guys gonna stay vice president? No one wants her job.
You're really good at that job.
I mean, I don't want you to get stuck with it either, but
Oh, I'm
Mike
okay.
is-
Somebody will do it.
yeah, somebody will do it, yeah.
You guys wanna stay co-vice president?
I don't care.
Can I text Susan Bud and ask her if she'd be interested in being secretary? That's that part of it.
You have her number?
We should run out first, the earlier. Yeah, we should win.
You didn't know you were gonna just happen. You don't wanna just
I know,
surprise
well,
me.
it'd be,
You know, Sandy, you're gonna continue with membership?
Yes, it does. Did you ever find any information about what's on this?
Davis is not here.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's fine. I know it was, I know it was still ways on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
ways
I
and
have
means.
I have talked to the Chick-fil-A lady.
Okay.
She's scared to death. Cause when she texted me back and I forgot, you know, maybe you
Mentors
have
can
to
get
say
to it, I
you
guess,
wanna
it
give them
dropped.
bonus.
Yes.
So,
Right.
and I was thinking, you know, when I started, I was thinking I was saying the same
She
thing.
was saying, like,
But then when she texted back, she's like, okay, I'm just giving you a tax bill number and the resale. Like the resale amount is $2.65.
There was nothing.
Oh, God, did I make a mistake and ask the wrong thing?
Yeah,
Oh, wait a minute, I was all.
But they should appear this, that
But then I
matters.
just, wait a minute, did y'all's price go up? I said, I'm a little confused. The first she texted back, she's like, oh, I'm so glad you brought that.
Not
up.
bad.
Yes, that is the price for the
They did.
sandwich. The biscuits are dollars. I was like,
Yeah.
I thought,
Because I know at first the year, we had struggled to get them
are
on
they?
there.
And they keep insisting that they, like.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
But I mean, we're lucky that, you know, cause Chick-fil-A really,
But still, they took.
they don't give deals, they don't give,
Families.
you know, they,
Yes, they are.
they're just,
Excellent.
so I, you know, I
Sure,
say,
whatever
no,
you
they do that
I
for
don't care.
any school.
I don't know what to do here. I know it's
Round them all up too.
round them all up.
Me?
Just round them all up.
Still all five? Still all five?
Making decisions.
Still all five?
Fine.
except maybe not.
Yeah.
Not
Not large.
I would just say the youth, keep that.
Keep
and then the regular five.
Make that easy on him. Can you give us
Just add five
more?
more of all the adult sizes. And one youth large.
Okay, all right.
And that way, so all of these
Sorry.
people will now get a shirt, right?
Dominating the meeting here.
No. Do you wanna speak now? Do you have anything you'd like to report or as the
Tell y'all
principals?
all you want to
No, I,
And you had up here about the nature walk, so just to give you all a quick update, we have had district people out here a couple of times.
So exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting.
It really is.
The friend of Sarah James
Not
has said
you.
that she will do the landscape plan for us at no charge. And then we have a surveyor who said he would do the topographical survey at no charge. And, then the Bannisters back there have indicated they'd like to be part of the group. And Sarah Jane and I talked briefly about whether there needed to be like a separate committee of people that would kind of guide this. Because what it's been is just us kind of throwing out ideas and have, you know, we haven't been totally organized about how we're doing it. But a lot of people are interested in, I think one of the last times I talked to people, somebody said, why don't you ask Elizabeth Piper, her best friend is in Carolina City, and see what they would do. Well, she did, and they said, once we got our plans, that they would take a look and they might be able to lay the trail at cost. So we're doing pretty well, and then we had one of our students has, actually, she's her sister by adoption, she's a grown woman, and her company said they wanted to do a fundraiser, and I had suggested they might want to make it just getting started on the nature trail. The district people estimated about $50,000. That's just an estimate, they don't really know, but we can get matching funds of up to 25% if we get our act together and can ask for it. Now, the district renews its money July 1, and what they told me is sometimes principals stand in line to, you know, get claim on the money. So that's something we might want to think about as we go along. We've had people that offer to help out in various ways. We've had suggestions about getting some Eagle Scouts involved, which I think that would be a good thing, and doing the QR codes like they did it right here. And we had one of my friends the other day who's very much involved with plants and birds and stuff said that she would come out and help us figure out plants we could put at different stations that the children could smell and feel and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's going to be, the district is willing to bring in the dirt, they're willing to clear out the trees. And what they told me the other day was we really didn't need an arborist because they have a contract with the tree service here in town. And then the tree lady that came, who's going to make a plan, and they're going to donate like 40 to 70 trees for us. That's more around the building because, you know, we're a little bare on thing. And they'll come and they'll plant them, and all we have to do is water them, and we think that's going to be great because we can incorporate the instruction for kids. So, you know, things like working on raking and watering and planting and mulching and all that. And so she said she would also be glad to make some suggestions about things to other. So a lot of people seem very interested and very excited, so it's just a matter of kind of getting that off the ground. I think if y'all have been getting those Friday afternoon messages, you know that Well, I don't know if I said it last Friday, but Sharon Russo got Golden Apple Award. They came yesterday and did a field trip, and it'll be on TV at 5 o'clock tonight. And then we did get selected for the Golden Achievement Award from the South Carolina chapter of Public Relations. And Sharon and Kim Skipper are gonna go to Columbia on the 24th to receive that award. And then we got notified last week sometime that we're getting the Hope Grant from the Knights of Columbus. And so Linda and Barbara and I, and maybe Lisa Porter, if she's available, we're gonna go to Columbia to get that check, which in the past has been about $5,000. And then last year, they gave us another $1,000, I think, for what Walker Mall did.
Hey, yeah,
It was something like
was
that.
it a
Something
thousand?
like that, so I don't know what.
Knights
Nice.
of Columbus,
Oh,
remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there were
right.
definitely 2 checks. One they gave me, which was the 5,000 for the move grant, but one they gave Keith Kingred, and he brought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that may help a little bit with that. Then yesterday, I think, we got an email. Remember last year we applied for, we got honorable mention for the diversity award that's given by the Riley Foundation at Furman. Well, we got an email saying, we really want y'all to apply again. You had a great application last year. We really would like you to apply again. In fact, I've even heard from you again in the last hour. And so I think that's always a good sign. when they
Yeah,
ask
right.
something.
If
So
you're saying
we have-
apply.
Yeah.
So we have a group working on that, and we're gonna apply for that again. And then today we did our interviews for our nurse position. We interviewed and selected and recommended to HR one of our teacher positions. And we think we had some great candidates for our teacher positions. And we had 2 that, actually with the 2, I thought the way, kind of how I set things up, is that I stay out of the interview itself because I don't want to influence anybody. And so Linda Thigpen kind of heads it up. She and Linda Hill, and they get a couple of teachers and various people, and they interview candidates. But when they came back to me, and then they choose the ones that they think would be good candidates for here, and then I interview them and make the final decision. So that's how it works. Well, this time when they came back to me, the one they had 1 and 2 were the ones that I thought definitely 1 and 2. And I think I would have thought 2, but that's okay. But I was very pleased. I mean, I'm so thrilled. They're just great. I mean, they're gonna fit in so well and do such a good job, and they want it so badly. So we're excited about that. And then the one other thing that I just want to mention to you all, and this is really not asking you to do it, I just, want to put it out there and let you know what our situation is. And if you all decide this is something you would like to join in on, great. We discovered, several weeks ago that we still had some money in the general fund that had been allocated to us. We don't ever want that to happen because at the end of June, they suck it back. So you want to spend your money. But we wanted to figure out, and so what you can do is take it from all the accounts and you can lump it all together and do whatever you need to do. So we've done several things. We're getting some filters for the lights, those are kind of expensive. In some of the rooms that the teachers, if you've ever noticed, they sometimes keep them pretty dark. This would mean that they don't have to keep it so dark, and we have filters and get really glad. We bought new balls, or actually we bought them, but now we're having to change them out for beanbags for our those ball pits, which were just not sanitary. It just was causing me great angst to think about all the body fluids the kids were sharing.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we've done that, but we had several, we had $2,000 or $3,000. Well, at the last PTA meeting, Barbara Bingham mentioned to you all that the playground that Washington Center Hollis has, not the regular Hollis playground, has no shade. I'm talking 0, not shade, none, not enough. So she had wanted us to consider some option that would provide some shade, some type of canopy or whatever. Sounds very simple. So when we realized we had this money, we said, hey, this might be good. Again, my naivete, I had no idea what it cost. That's pricey.
Yes.
But so I went out there, we met with the guy, and actually the district has a fund that they will, it's that same fund that I was talking about, that they will do 25% of our nature trail. They'll do 25% of any kind of playground equipment. So I called and said, is this playground equipment? Yes. We definitely could not even consider affording a canopy that would go over all the playground, the swings and all that. It would probably be $20,000. We're not doing that, realistically. But there is a grassy area that's, there are 2 small grassy areas, one bigger than the other, that we could put like an umbrella type structure that would be in the ground, solidly. And we could put like a rice table or a water table or a sand table under that, so that if teachers wanted to take children out for a short period of time, they could play there and they could be shaded from the sun. So I thought that sounded like a great idea. So we went through all the stuff, we got the bids, I did the DFK, which anytime you do a change, you have to, have to apply, you have permission to do that. Talked to the people about the money several times to be sure there was money left in that account, and we could get our 25%, and it turned out to be more expensive than I thought. Two of the bids were like $4,000 or something, or we couldn't afford that. Then the one came in that was less, and it was a total of $3,409. And then you could subtract the 800 that the district would put with that, or 25%. Okay. So we thought, great. So we got it all ready, so we sent it in yesterday, and we thought, we've got this covered. And they sent something back that says you can't buy something like that out of general fund money. So you have to take it out of student activities money, which we can't afford that. So but the good news is that they will hold that money. Oh, the other little constraint we had was you have to put in anything out of general fund, which now that's been moved back. But you have to put that, I had to sign those requisitions before Friday. So you have to allocate it for Friday. So we're really rushing to try to get it all together to get that Friday deadline, which now makes no difference at all. But anyway, the district will have that money, the $800 that we could possibly get put toward this until the end of June. So that gives us a little more time. Now last year, on Community Day, I came back in after we got all through, and there was a check for $3,500 sitting on my desk that one of the performance groups gave us. If we get that this year, then I'm all for doing that. Hollis needs something that is really highly honest. But borrowing, you can't count on that. It's just a donation, so who knows? So what our status is right now is it would cost us $3,400. We can get $800 from the district, so that this is about 26. We could spend out of our student activities account. We could probably afford, between $1,000 and $1,500 that we could put to it. And I didn't know whether the PTA might be. Well, the other thing we can do, and I talked to Laura about this today, and I'll put it on the Friday thing, is just put out the call and say, here's the need. Anybody that would like to donate to this account, we would welcome it. And it may be that particularly some of the parents of children over there would say, yeah, it's really, because they're not even taking the kids out a lot. I mean, it's hot, it's too hot. Our children there, 2/3 of them are medically fragile. They don't regulate their body temperature well. It's just not safe. So this won't solve the problem, but this would be one activity that we could take, particularly the children that are ambulatory, to go out and play. All right. So that's what we have. We're down to, we take about 2,600 of which we could probably come up with, like I say, between 1,000 and 1,500. And I didn't know whether PTA might be interested in
So you're looking for us to up to 1,600?
If possible, if y'all are interested in doing that. I think you all had said at that meeting over Hollis that that was something you might be interested in.
Yeah.
So, and it's not something you'd have to decide today, because as I say, the district money is gonna be there at the end of June.
Thank you, yes.
I can see it.
Thank you for
So
volunteering.
the rush is off, the rush was off. So now we're buying, you'll be happy that we're buying a sound system for our gym, because the acoustics in there are terrible. If you've ever been for a program or something, you really can't understand what everybody's saying.
Yeah.
So we're using that general fund money
Oh, for
for
that.
a
Oh,
sound
that's
system.
great.
Yes, we are. We're definitely not gonna leave it on the table.
No.
But that doesn't take care of our kids in class.
Yeah.
So that's my story.
Well, y'all just said that, what do y'all feel? Up to 1,600, but probably less.
Well, I mean, this
You're
is pretty firm. This is that 3,409. And at one point, Sybil
What you
gave
think?
us something where she had figured it out exactly. It's 800 something is the amount that the district can put with it. Oh, well, 25% of that. I didn't bring my calculator either. Whatever 25% of 3,409, yes, is what they. And then we,
I mean, if we got it, I'd say, yeah.
yeah, that sounds about like that.
Well, I mean, we would
And they
take
need
some money from what we make it from the wall.
Yeah.
But, this is a definite need, and I'm all for it, so, I mean, what do y'all think?
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
And again, if you want to think about it again, the rush is off because of the fact that.
Yeah, there's no deadline now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you may
Y'all
get
made it and
donations.
passed it.
Because they don't take our,
won't
student
take
activities
general
account money at all.
Oh, okay,
And I
but
can
you
put-
may get a donation from the Knights.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's what I was
To
thinking, if
cover
we
it.
got that,
So this
we
is,
would get covered.
What
Yeah.
did we do with that Macy's?
It's not being used, it's in a different account, I guess, go today about that. Because, we talked about using that for professional. that would be
Right.
another possibility.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is the
Something with
status on the laminator for the school?
Now, we have not progressed on that.
Okay.
That's something we might
I
get.
know Edward's mom would check into it, I didn't
I know, and we never heard anything back.
Yeah, she never got it.
But that is something, you know, I try to be really careful not to spend donation money before we get.
Yeah, I know.
Even though the Knights of Columbus have been so
So,
faithful, I mean,
they
they
are,
just, you know, they just blow me away, so I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I don't even know that this grant that we're gonna go down and get in 2 weeks will be $5,000, but it's been $5,000.
yeah.
But that's very specific, that's for movement equipment, so.
Okay. All right, well, that sounds good, and that's fine, you know, we'll cover that, I think.
Will y'all have another meeting in May, is that?
We do, so you just do one last meeting.
And actually, you had, we were talking the other day, that meeting where y'all were setting up the budget was like in June, right?
Yeah, we
We
usually
have
meet
a
in
summer
July.
meeting, in
Wow.
July usually, yeah, after the year is closed out, we try to get together and decide how we're gonna spend the money for next year.
Now, the money, that right now they could make available to us, it will go away June 30th. I mean, it could go away before that, if somebody else came in and said, I want $400.
Right, so you need to go ahead and do this.
So, but I mean, I'm thinking that we could wait, you know, 2 or 3 weeks and
Yeah.
just see if we get another donation, and we could put out a call for donation. Well, as far as
Well,
that
I mean,
goes,
we
that fundraiser-
currently have $20,000, so I mean,
Yeah,
we could, you know,
well, whatever y'all
Yeah,
want
but that's
to do.
gonna run us next year, don't it?
yeah. But we just, I mean, we would just make adjustments. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And we don't even, and we don't have to, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation, we don't have to do grants next year, we can do something else or whatever, but, although I'm leaving. But, the nature walk might need some money.
We can get an estimate on that, you know, then we'll sort of know where we have to go with that.
Yeah, the paving, you gotta worry about.
But I'm feeling pretty good about that. If they're
I
gonna
am
do it,
too,
it's
so
fine.
far getting the survey donated and the landscape architecture
Okay, did you
donated
ask,
and
mention to her about, is he on the shirt already? Or
the,
not?
I asked to add Mac Chapman to,
I
as a
think,
special
okay.
I
friend.
think his
Already.
business is
Special
Chapman
friends.
Surveyors or something.
Yeah, he's on there as a special friend. Okay, well, this is all good.
Let me tell you the name of his business.
It was M-A-C-K, Chapman.
Yeah, it's funny,
That's
because
what
I
we
still call him
wrote.
Mackie, 'cause that's what we always call him, Mackie Chapman. And every time he calls him, this is Mac Chapman.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to ask, did you say her name was Yount?
Yes.
Okay,
Y-O-U-N-T,
was it Mac with a K?
yes. That's what.
When you said her name a few minutes ago, I thought I heard you say you, like Y-U-W, and I was like,
Well, I said you, but I don't even know how to.
you, yeah, I guess that was
Now,
it.
I don't
You,
know.
how do you say that? I don't even know. I don't think
I'll
I've ever
say
heard them
it
say
now.
that.
Oh, it's
I don't
not. We had, you know, we had a teacher,
Y-O-U-N-T.
Jean,
So I just thought I had misspelled it.
it's Chapman Surveyors.
I don't know how to say it.
Incorporated.
I just called her Todd.
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
no,
I mean,
we
just
put
how do you
Mac
not say
Chapman
it?
on the shirt, just
Yes.
his name.
We said special friends.
Yeah, special thanks.
Okay.
Mhm. Special thanks.
I can see if I can change it, but.
No, I mean, I think it's.
I know, I didn't know it was
It's his
2,500 he was donating. I thought it was.
That's the cost of
Well, they, I
riding
mean, that's
or
what,
doing
what they
a
would charge to do it if they would just pay.
We could mention him at the walk.
Absolutely.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna say, because I gotta go, but,
Okay,
you know, the Friday, the walk's the 25th, okay, the 24th, you know, we will pick up, how long
When are
did you
you
say
coming?
somebody's?
to the school.
somebody here at night, somebody's here like.
Oh, well, every day, even like that Friday?
Custodians are here.
Okay.
Now,
And do
we
you
would-
have a list, because we, like 4 tables and 10
Do I
folding
have a
chairs?
list of stuff I'm supposed to get?
But if you're gonna need to get in at much after 4, you need to let somebody down.
Yeah, I will. And it may, you know, I'm just not sure right yet, I'm gonna, you know, hopefully he won't have to do too much that Friday, so, you know, maybe he can get here between 3 and 4. But you know, but if it's gonna be after that, then I'll definitely let y'all know. But I
Okay.
might not know till that morning, would that be okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what I got here is 2 trash cans, 4 tables, isn't it usually?
Is
4
this all
tables?
our stuff?
Mhm.
Folding chairs.
10 folding chairs, this is usually what I take in my truck,
Oh,
that I don't have anymore. And the 3
Get the
tents.
generator figured out?
yeah, generator, I got the generator.
Okay, this is the main stuff for you, because all the other stuff in the PTA.
And,
is not gonna
What's
be-
her name? What's that stuff?
Liliana?
Angela.
No,
Oh,
Angela. And I'm sure she'll help me out. She'll probably have all this stuff waiting
Yeah,
up
she's
front
still,
for us.
yeah, she's still there.
So we at least need this, and any other things, you know, when we come to the t-shirt party, we'll, you know,
Yeah.
we'll get, double check, get confirmation on this. But yeah, I have the generator, and,
Oh, do you,
So Starbucks and Chick-fil-A have been.
the key to the PTA closet, well, but they got the.
yeah, somebody's here.
They have
Yeah, we'll
it.
have it, yeah.
Actually, no, but it's a new one, but she said, yeah. Just one camera,
Friday, I'll
that's
be
all we
picking up.
needed.
Yeah, Friday I'll be picking up the grapes, the water, the apples, and the Capri Suns.
Yeah.
I'll put
I
them in
told
my
the
bag.
Chick-fil-A lady at 7:30, deliver them at 7:30, is that okay?
And you're gonna bring a checkbook to the wall, you'll be there
Our DJ's gonna bring
by
them.
7.
Carol goes.
And we got that group that celebration with that, yeah.
She's doing it, but
I
I'm
don't
always.
know.
But I mean, honey, they just took off. I mean, they just knew like that's what they was doing. I mean, I felt so bad because we had so many people there to help us, but they just grabbed stuff and just, like, they knew what they were doing. We're like, wow, I mean, we actually had time and we're like, what do we do with this free time? We're not running around with chickens with our heads cut off.
Now, what about ice?
Yeah.
Have we,
Last year,
No, remember last year it was the trouble.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have.
She brought it, but remember, she didn't get there till what, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, it's a little too risky.
So, yeah, it was very risky. We run across the street to what,
I think I went and got it.
no, me and Mark went and got some bags.
Well,
Maybe it was the year before I went.
How
We
many,
got about 5 bags
I
and
need
then
to bring
snacks.
ice if,
how many coolers
I can-
of ice do you need? Cause Regina lets us get ice all the time.
oh,
The ice machine's always full.
yeah, but
Trying
are
to
you
get the last
still in
page
that
of your
floor
book.
and ready?
If it's in a cooler, I'll wait.
In a cooler it will stay. You need it there. Yeah,
As long as it's in a cooler.
that way you wouldn't have to buy ice.
And I mean, really, all we use ice for is just to, fill up those little urn things with the water and the Capri Suns.
No one really drinks things.
No, nobody eats ice.
So it's just chill.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna,
Well, I mean, and previously, we asked for like 10 bags, and I mean, really, we use, I don't know how many, is a bag a pound? I don't know.
I'll try to put it, like last year I put
But I
everything
mean,
in my outdoor fridge.
we
and had
use
all the
just
water and
about-
all the Capri Suns chilled.
Yeah.
But this year, that refrigerator is broke.
Yeah, well, I mean, don't worry about that. Because I mean, actually, some people even like, you know, the water, you know, they're like, I don't want it chilled. So, you know, I don't worry about chilling, you don't have any time to chill.
Well, I can always run out that morning if, you know, really good.
Yeah, I just know without,
Bring it
yeah,
on the way,
Yeah.
I
if
can't.
I need to.
What about literally across the street?
Do we wanna do balloons?
Somebody that's gonna be there.
Yeah, but that needs to be somebody that's,
Last year
Did we do balloons too last year?
Yeah, they were very late.
we
They
don't
like-
need.
Was the same person doing ice and balloons?
Yeah, I want to do balloons.
You do, and it's totally up to you.
Oh, I think it has a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just get the
Well,
high.
too, and it's easy to put them on, you know, the little markers, you know. I mean, you know, especially in the beginning, because I do know even with me, you know, that was the first time on that campus, and, I mean, it's a long way around that campus, and that was most everybody's comment was, wow, I didn't know it was way back here, you know, I didn't know Brookville campus was that way back, so, you know, maybe along the way with the, what do you call it?
Just sandwich
Sandwich
board.
board.
Yeah, the sandwich board, the
Maybe put the
tones, and possibly the, horse, what do they call them? The,
Sawhorse.
sawhorse
Oh, yes, I will.
stands, whatever. And the agency's coming again to help set up. They did that for us last year.
I mean, we do, in the past, we've got anywhere from, what, a dozen to 2 dozen,
I think we might get to the
12 to 20. I
Well,
mean,
there's
they
a-
don't.
public stuff. I'm pulling up here.
Okay,
On
you
the
pick
way
them up the
in.
night before, 'cause
Yeah,
they're not
On the
open
way
yet.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what I did last year and the year before was I got the high flow, which is not as expensive as the helium. It's about $1.10 a balloon at Wilson's, and you pick them up on Friday.
Oh,
and they stay until like Sunday. They're just the high flow balloons. And we have all the weights that I purchased from them a couple of years ago that we held on to. If we don't want to time, we can time onto the weights along the ground.
Okay, so what do you think? We need about 20? So with that,
We got like 30, we got about 36 in years past because we did all the tents.
When they put them in a bag, they normally put a
Yeah,
square,
put
when
it
I've done
back.
before, they
We
put them in
did,
a big garbage bag.
We did all the tents, we did three, let's say 3 tents, 2 poles apiece, 6 times 3, that's 18. We did a group of 3, and
At least
I don't
two.
know that we did one on the nurses. That's 18 right there. And then, then we gotta do several, because along the path, so. Don't matter.
Okay. Well, I can get the balloons Friday afternoon from Wilson's if, and
Well,
I'll
I
just,
mean, I just know in previous, and I don't know if Wilson's high float is different than the place I got them at, but actually, the
did you
night,
give them much?
you have to take them out of the bag. Did Wilson's tell you to take them, or did you, was you, where I got them, they put them in a big black garbage bag, but, I had to take each individual one of them out and let them float to the ceiling, because you can't keep them in that bag because that high float has to circulate through the balloon.
Yeah, I think they were not in
We
the
did,
bag.
okay.
Okay, so you just,
35 blue and green balloons from Wilson's.
35.
Angela picked them up last year.
Last year she did. I've just placed the order about a week ahead of time.
A week
For
ahead.
them, I went in, picked out the colors and
The Wilson's right here. Okay. I'll call them.
4 tents, trash cans, 10 chairs, tables, donation box,
I'll
check
call them
box,
next Friday,
cash box.
the 16th.
Marins are giving the sponsor grant.
Parents are doing sponsor records again.
Okay, that's great.
Well, we just need to give her a number, when it gets a little of sponsors. I know we never know, we always.
no, we never do. Has she ever run out of food or has too
Oh,
much?
no, they always have too much,
Yeah.
10 bags of ice.
I don't even know if I even saw it. I don't even think I visited them last year.
Yeah.
Well, we put.
But I know I haven't passed, but I mean, they were paying on 10 bags.
10 bags of ice last year. I don't know how many, that probably 2. 2 bags of it and 1 that we were.
Yeah, well, we have all different sizes of, because I could bring some coolers.
I tell you,
I
it's
don't know how
actually
much space
cheaper.
these balloons
I
are
mean,
gonna
do you
take
have
up
any,
in my
one of
room.
those little ice bins anywhere near your house?
I probably
It's
could ask
so much
Mark to
cheaper
buy
to go
some
and fill
ice
your
on
cooler
his
up
way, but
with those little
I'll
ice spending places.
Yeah.
So much cheaper.
Duct
And
tape.
you get a
You know,
cooler
I don't
full
mind
for
coming
$1.75.
and giving y'all the balloons and then getting my car and leaving and going to buy ice. I don't mind doing that.
I've got this work, why don't I get the balloons?
All right,
And then you do the ice.
okay, you do, that sounds good. Are you gonna call Wilson's? All right, I'll
You
get
live
ice.
right here, cause you're right near, yeah.
So the duct tape, markers.
35 is what we've done in the past.
Face painting.
Valerie.
What's called.
And we do the school colors, the blue, or the t-shirts, the blue and green. It's like they have a light blue and
But maybe
just
it's
like one shade of green.
when, we can,
I think they tie white ribbon.
I mean, do we got the, all that stuff here, or just each
We
individual
have
person
the
brings it?
I think
magnet
we
weights,
probably have a lot of here.
and I don't know, we could get those, we'll see each other again, or a t-shirt party, you could take those to them.
I always bring a table and string,
They can tie them on there.
Yeah.
whatever I've got around
Marker
the
signs,
house.
string, face paintings.
String,
I don't know if
okay.
it matters, but we got some tablecloths and we had Washington Center's ordered on one of them for last year. I don't know if you're gonna use those or not. But we got them made because it's Shining Stars. The other schools had tablecloths and we did. So we bought, I think, what did we buy, 3 tablecloths? One of them has been
One
broken.
hasn't brought
Oh,
it, I
that
think
sounds
that's right.
great.
Oh,
I think it's exactly
We
what
have
you
done
said.
like those vanity tablecloths before, disposable, you know.
If y'all want it, Denise can get them out for you.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
And we're not doing any kind of TV thing this year.
TV.
Apparently not, no.
We got our
It ain't on
nurse.
the calendar.
We have a nurse, right? For the first aid tent.
Nurse,
we got a
did
nurse?
y'all ask the nurse?
We haven't, do we?
That's the nurse.
Ask a nurse.
Do you want me to ask the
I don't
nurse?
mind doing it. You want one of the nurses, you wanna know if one of the nurses will be
Will
there?
come, yeah,
Okay,
We'll have a little nurses tent first aid.
by 8 a.m.
from 8 to 2. 8 to 2.
We'll try to put her name on that.
Are you guys-
Who do you think it might be, or you don't know?
I'm sure Janet will do it if she can.
Was she a medium?
Yeah, she can do it. But they'll be there like from 8 to 10, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8, 9:30.
Are you guys gonna pass the t-shirts out 8:30 to 10 a.m. on Friday the 24th?
I'm planning
No,
on
In
it.
the morning,
Oh, yeah, that one.
usually 8:30 to 10.
Yeah. Well, it's on the registration form.
Oh,
Penny
Yeah, we
to
do.
Janet.
I'll do that.
I can do it.
Probably makes sense.
So yeah, I got all this covered and the, generator.
you got the generator.
And,
And you're at
And you've got teacher appreciation.
yes,
Are we
that
doing-
Tuesday, oh, am I doing the
Well,
breakfast?
that's
I'm doing the breakfast, man,
our next,
Yeah, you're doing the breakfast on Tuesday.
on Tuesday.
but the,
And are you doing something else?
the first
Okay,
Thursday
I'm
is
doing.
Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Do we wanna have a meeting during teacher appreciation week, or do we wanna bump it back?
Because you usually do calendars the first day.
Yeah, calendars.
Oh, yeah, I'm going over the hall.
And the calendars are in the PTA
Very
folder.
good.
I don't really think we should have a meeting on the seventh.
No, we've never had one that week.
We could actually have one at the end of the month.
That's normally what we do.
Yeah.
And we do have a nurse for the thing.
Okay.
What are we doing for our lunch?
Oh,
The teacher
but,
lunch.
Natasha has talked to Come Up Pete's, and he says he can do burgers for us for like less than $5 a head. So, and I'm not sure, she's still talking to him about it, but that's, I mean.
Is that for teacher appreciation lunch?
Who is doing the calendars here at school?
Michelle and Susie.
Oh, see.
Oh, I'm.
Did you read your minutes?
Is
Oh,
that
that's
my
what I wrote
name?
down. Yeah, I wrote down on my notes.
Hey, maybe you should be secretary.
No.
Yeah, we'll,
That's
yeah, I
on
got
there.
that.
We're gonna go to Hollis
The
for
breakfast.
lunch too.
Yeah, we're on Wednesday.
Now, this
Yeah,
says,
I do have a.
this
So
says
as long as
pass
I got
out
everything ready by
calendars,
7:30.
Susie, WC, and Carla at Hollis.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
at
I
home.
did Monday.
Yeah, I'm saying, don't.
No, it's
take
just-
I
two
did it
people.
Monday, I did it on Monday last year.
It's just
Yeah.
Susie.
Okay.
So
So
you're
last
just
year,
doing Hollis and she's
Tuesday
doing-
is Karen is doing the breakfast, and you're gonna
I've got
work it out, Karen, right?
Yeah.
Hollis is gonna be here. Valerie and Sarah Jane,
Which don't we,
and Michelle and Carla at Hollis for the teacher appreciation lunch, dessert day, and me.
we're just gonna have coffee and juice, biscuits.
And the biscuits.
OJ
Yeah.
here. Coffee, OJ.
Yeah, and maybe Linda will. start
Hollis
talking
is
for
arranging for a pickup that day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, I know I did it last year, but I can't remember what,
So you're gonna go to Hollis 2 days.
I don't think we used that big coffee pot last year, did
You
we?
didn't,
Because we had, did we have one?
There was some.
There was two of them in there, like there were two
Daily Living
regular, there were two regular ones.
oh,
Wonder where that came from, I don't know, we'll think about it, I mean, we still got a few days, and I don't remember,
Alright, so no main meeting.
maybe I brought one and somebody brought one, what happened?
do you have a secretary's, dessert day flyer? You wanna-
I have it. Yes.
If you'll maybe send it to me, I'll try to come in,
Okay.
Okay,
put it in
ladies,
all the
I will be in
boxes,
touch.
so
Thank you.
I'll have to-
I think we usually send that, what, 2 weeks ahead?
2 weeks ahead, or, I don't wanna send it too far, should
Maybe a week ahead? The last week of April?
May 7th, I should probably
Probably
come
right
in
after,
April,
right after.
Oh,
the
yeah.
law.
I should probably come in around there, midweek, the week before,
So maybe do it
around April 29, 30, something like that,
send out.
remind me.
Oh, yeah.
Dessert
I've
flyer.
got it in the, it's made. I just gotta change the date.
Okay,
How about the banner that Amanda usually makes?
She's gonna be doing
She
it.
own it? Good.
Yeah, she's on it.
And I sent it out to media, on the tip sheet about the walk and roll. I've got it ready to send.
Good.
I wanted to proofread it, but I'll send that out.
Okay. Did you send me that thing on Word document? You did, okay.
I did. About the time that you sent me one last night, I had that ready to send. So it came immediately after.
Oh, okay. I just
Yeah,
signed off. I've
so
signed off.
yeah, it came last night.
Okay, so are we good for the walk? Are we, what do y'all think? And I'll call Kenny again and remind him about DJ, but I've already talked to him a few times.
The list. We got 4 tents, right? 10 chairs, first tents, tables, supplies.
Tents in arena.
I thought there were 3 tents in there. They're in there. They're back behind the.
For some reason I have 4.
I know, that's
Where
right.
Did you bring a tent last year?
I'm not sure that we have enough.
I remember offering to, we have one, but we use for swim meets and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I can bring it, yeah.
But you didn't bring it last year.
I think I brought it, but I don't think we ever got it out in the car. No, we don't need it.
I thought we only had 3 tents. Did we buy?
Yeah, Sammy said we just have 3.
They're in the closet. Back
And-
behind.
but we
the-
only have 3.
Are those the ones we used
Yeah,
yesterday?
because we
Yeah.
have the sponsor breakfast, and we have the regular
And so it's
breakfast,
just
and we
just
have,
3.
There's 3, yes.
But now I can
then we
bring
have
it,
the first
so.
aid tent, and then we have the t-shirts.
Yeah, we have one for teachers, one for sponsor, one for first aid, and
One for
sales.
regular breakfast.
Selling, we're selling, are we selling regular?
Yeah.
We're selling Chick-fil-A, we're
That's correct.
selling
Yeah, so we need,
Yeah,
we
so
do
we have
need
the
4.
coffee and the, okay,
So you need another one?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just put it.
We do.
okay.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know how to.
We
put it
keep
up.
saying we're gonna buy one and we haven't.
Okay, I know, we,
No, we haven't done it. Yeah.
So we got.
Or maybe we have all along, but we need to buy one more and then we'll be covered.
and when you get that corral, they give you cups and everything.
Yeah, and creamer and sugar.
Maybe, yeah, actually not. Duct tape, markers, signs, strings, face painting supplies, popcorns, bowls, and platters.
Portlets are coming,
Toilets are,
they're
I've
gonna
already
call
told-
you,
I've already told Brookwood what we're doing with them. 2 bags of ice, 35 balloons. I think that's it.
do you wanna speak at the beginning, or do you?
And I'll be glad if you want me to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we need to approve the minutes.
I don't like it. Passing a microphone around so much, I mean, I could say something, but
I thought whatever you did last year, I don't think I did.
you didn't speak last year, okay.
Yeah,
Was it just Jane and, Carol?
you think I did?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I did.
Did she? Yeah, I thought you did too.
Yeah, well, maybe so.
I have no memory.
I was very focused on getting, I had to get out of there to go, remember that was when
You
I
were
had to-
driving to the beach.
I had to drive to the beach. go
Yeah.
there, night
They're
at
getting
Columbus.
yelled at for not having t-shirts.
Where is the stage?
Last I heard, Jane had it at her house. Jane, what?
Amanda has
We don't-
one in art, I don't know whether it's been moved.
So we had the stage built just for us, but
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
when Hampton High School students.
they didn't start here, did they?
I don't know, I vaguely remember us discussing, like, where we're gonna store the
It was in
stage.
Amanda's for a little while. I
Yeah.
think she had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's still in there.
I'll go ask her.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, and I'll text Jane.
Can I get a motion to approve the March?
I will,
Negative.
And I second.
And everybody saw, DQ's pictures in here,
I
right?
did, I read it.
Oh, let me see, let me see.
Incredible.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Very John.
That is so cute.
For Sandy. Amy, do you have anything you wanna say?
The one thing I wanna bring up, we are starting to talk about Community Day,
Yeah.
and we're hoping to get, either Cool Mama to come back with her ice cream truck, or, Chuck knows somebody to snow cones, and we're hoping to get, somebody from PTA PTA to pay for the students again. I don't have any, numbers for you yet, I'll bring it up the next meeting, but,
We did that last.
probably no more than $200, if, hopefully a little less than that, but.
Is that okay?
And I've gotten a couple of emails about somebody that does slushies. I don't know. if you
Oh,
know.
okay.
I'll send it to
So
you.
community day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd like to
PTA
provide
for
one
ice cream.
free one something for
Up
each
to
student.
$200.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll have staff if they want, can purchase their own.
She said as far as she knew that it was in her room a while, Jane Hart was supposed to come to pick it up, but she thought it may be stored in one of the closets. She need to ask Angela.
Okay.
Angela is there.
I can ask them.
If it's here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Penny to Angie. Oh, she's gone. She
Oh,
took
that's
one of her
right.
children to the doctor.
Oh, I need to sign it, right?
Penny to one of the custodians. We're in a PTA meeting up here, and they are asking where the stage is that they use for the rock and roll. Do you know where it's stored in a closet here somewhere? Okay, thank you. I'm checking.
Yeah. Miscellaneous.
No, just not.
You know, it's like a priority that's like, but, you get to certain meetings, you have to have some time to face that.
Yeah, she would.
Secondary.
Yeah. Especially, I guess it's all one piece.
It's a great article. It's a great article.
It is.
Very impressive.
Walks around the house saying, declares genius. Seriously?
Say what?
Declares genius.
Oh.
I know that I'm a genius.
But very, very cool.
Yes.
Sure is. Love having the picture.
Okay, and what time? All right, Monday, twentieth.
And everybody watch for
What time
Sharon
do y'all
Lee
wanna-
75.
Yes.
That's important.
We are.
Okay.
So we want to have next meeting before community day, right, which is the 22nd.
Are you good? Oh, 27. Yes.
Oh, why do we have to have it? Well,
Just we get into that last
Yeah.
two weeks of school.
okay.
What's the last day of school? Good?
She written the,
Yeah. Right.
is
So
it-
they're gonna have it.
The last 3 days are holidays.
Wednesday, Thursday. Well,
okay, the stage is in the OTPC.
So
Thank you.
that'll be, yeah.
do we want to just have a general meeting?
We heard that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What about the 20th or the 21st?
May for PTA.
We can make it a short meeting just to talk about the results of how much money we made and where we stand and finalize the board and,
You do either day.
arrange, you know,
Dr. Swanton, Emily. What day was 8:30 in the morning? The 20th and the 21st. Okay. May.
20th or 21st.
21st for me is completely clear. That's Thursday.
So let's we do it one
One,
time.
1:30.
21st at
I
1:30.
don't think we need that much time. Do we need that much time? Make it a short meeting.
21st at 1:30.
We should have somebody be secretary.
Probably have to do that kind of beforehand, you know.
Okay, so, meeting 21st?
How about 1:30 on the 21st? Okay,
And then we'll have to meet in July again for the teacher grants.
yeah, and that might be up to Suzie. To see if
Technically,
she
yeah.
wants to run it. Well, she will run it, but,
It's July.
I'm done June first.
She is
I'm
done.
going to the beach.
Get out of here.
Me too.
Who's counting?
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Dr. Rogers and Miss Lemon, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
You know how Ridley's parents didn't want her in the yearbook?
Oh, I didn't know they didn't ever go to the yearbook.
Yeah.
They didn't agree to it? Did somebody call them and specifically ask?
Yes, Mommy's lawyer was supposed to call Daddy's lawyer, and that was the last I heard. Apparently, there's a little friction in that situation. Should I even put her name?
Well, that's the question.
See, that's,
I
yeah.
think somebody needs to call and check on it.
Okay.
Let me ask, who talked to somebody, mommy's lawyer or
I
dad's
think
lawyer?
the dad said no on the paper, and the mom came in, and Denise showed mom the paper, and the mom said that she'll have her lawyer call his lawyer because they're not allowed to talk. It sounded like a mess, and I didn't really want to get involved.
All right, we need to talk to Linda Hill about it. I think she's had more contact than.
Okay, yeah, see, I just don't know them.
Yeah, I've met her once, I've never seen her.
Yeah, I remember.
I think she lives at where, Charleston or somewhere like that?
I think so.
Okay.
So,
It is.
All right, we'll see what comes.
Thank you.